Yo, thanks for the intro. Yo, writing can be a battle, performing can be a battle. And I'm about to start this war with words. What's the first thing I'm gonna say? Will I memorize the battle? Will I write it on a page? Drop a bomb to end it quickly, fill a book, go on for days. Will it be a war of love, or will it be a war of rage? Will I be the first to strike, or should I let them come to me? Will money be my motive? Will I fight this war for free? I mean a truly noble cause, or am I doing this for wealth? Will they say I shouldn't write, or can my thoughts be truly felt? For the benefit of others, or am I fighting for myself? For what sticks and stones have broken, can my words be any help? How many pages will it take, scribbled out and thrown away? Time well spent or wasted, will relationships be frayed? And will anybody join me, or will I go at this alone? Will I write it as a story? Will I write it as a poem? Look at the repercussions, will it eat me up inside? Or be proud of what I've done? Can I hold my head up high? And if it meant that I could win, would I fight this war with lies? Could I live with what I've done and still look you in the eyes? Or will I persevere and stick to truth at any cost? Will I be a better man and no part of me be lost? Make sure no civilians harmed as the letters start to spray. Let the bullets in the smoke clear. Take a look at what I made. Thank you. Yeah, I just got some new sneakers the other day. All white Air Forces. You know, don't nothing get the hype first sight like white on white. Yo. And it ain't nothing better, ain't no better feeling than a crisp pair of shoes, you know? But at the same time, it can be a stressful experience, because you gotta watch where you step, you gotta watch how close you are to people, you know? You gotta make sure no one's chasing you, so you don't wanna run. And it got me thinking, you know, like, I wonder if God wears a watch, or if his house is full of clocks, or if he has an hourglass and he watches the sands drop, and what his calendar is like, and if there's X's through the dates, and with the birth of every morning, does he tear another page? Or with tallies on the wall, does he scratch away the days? Does he look into the mirror at his hair and count the grays? Or if his smile ever fades, if his pockets ever meet, and if his bills are overdue, do you think he feels defeat? Yo. And do you figure that he stresses if his sneakers ever scuff? Take a look at his possessions, ever think it's not enough? And if his rim stops spinning, would the world do the same? Or would the sun still rise and the seasons still change? Hey, where my gentlemen at? How many gentlemen in the crowd? Okay.
I didn't think we heard them too loud.
Yeah, where my gentlemen at? What's up?
Are we up in here or what? I mean, I see ladies up in here, but where the fellas at?
Okay, yo, this poem is for the ladies, that's why I had to call out the guys, but, I mean, I'm no Neo, but I try, you know? Yo, I met this girl the other day, beautiful girl, beautiful. And I got the courage to strike up a conversation. And it was going well, so I thought, man, maybe I should ask her a number. And I did, and I got it. And I didn't want to seem too eager, so, you know, I waited a day or two, gave her a call, got the voicemail, so I left a message. And now I'm waiting on the call back and praying that she's digging me. A gentleman for sure, but not the smoothest cat initially. But yo, anyway, turns out she had a man. She's in an abusive relationship. Has a son with the guy, and yo, he won't take care of the kid, but at the same time, he won't let her go. And she tries hard not to love him. So hard not to love him, looking to the Lord above her, asking, why do I love him? Why I keep running to him when I want to run from him? Why I feel so much when I want to feel nothing? He's far from a man, though that's what he claims to be. His sense of manhood derives from the things he does to she. How many things he does to her and all the hurt that he brings, keeping her up in this cage when all she wants to do is sing. And all he wants to do is bling, and all she wants to do is love. He's steady looking for a fling, and she's addicted like a drug. So she's sort of like a rental, cause return is all she does. but she tends to forget just how abusive daddy was. I mean abusive that he is, how he just ups and leaves his kid. And now she's caught up in this death when all she wants to do is live. And now all she does is cry, and she's so sick of how she feels. Throwing back a couple drinks just to forget that this is real. And she thinks it must be working because she's feeling sort of numb. Pouring alcohol straight down the hole that formed with love. Up and left her in this gutter, up and left her for another, claiming that he still does, but it's clear he doesn't love her. And this girl is so strong, and that's something that I see. And she's waiting to exhale, and I want to help her breathe. I mean, I want her to excel, but all she wants to do is grieve. Hoping that she can escape, and maybe I can help her leave. But I'm not sure if it's my place, if she really don't believe. That's between her and God. But maybe I can help her see. Yo, maybe I can take her out. Maybe I can help her grow. Maybe I can treat her right. Maybe I can help her know. But she won't return my calls or reply to my texts because she's settling for less even though it leaves her stressed. And her life is such a mess and she's feeling so depressed, wanting more for her baby because she deserves the best. But the best will have to wait while she's busy wasting time. Thinking she needs him even though he's so sick in the mind. Looking for God up above, but she needs to look inside because you gotta love yourself if you really want to fly. Alright, so, this next one is about how food can heal, an abusive relationship. It's called soul food. You can tell from the smell it can lift you from hell and bring your spirit so high you'll forget that you fell. A breath of life from the earth to refuel your rebirth. Just close your eyes and smile. It can heal if you hurt. The recipe's divine, the preparation's an art, cause to get to the stomach, you gotta go past the heart. It can take you back to that place, it can shield from the cold, harsh parts of this world, cause it's food for the soul. She saw him, started tripping, until one day when she fell. And knowing love is what she felt, this girl belonged to someone else. But what had first appeared like heaven had turned out to be like hell. Had a ring up on her finger just to keep her in this cell. Her spirit had been broken, self-esteem was at a low. This girl's life had lost its flavor, but her hope began to grow from the moment that she saw him. And she wanted him to know. But she had to work quickly when nobody else was home. So she went into the kitchen, which is where it all would start. No recipe to guide her, took direction from her heart. Chopping onions mixed with tears, but they were finally tears of joy. Slicing peppers, she felt better just from thinking about this boy. One slip had left a cut, a drop of blood fell in the rice. She had never worked so hard, she was cooking for her life. A bead of sweat upon her brow, it fell and landed in the pan. And as she held the spatula, she dreamed it was his hand. And she brought it to his house and prayed to God he'd understand. He asked if she would come inside. She said, sorry, but I can't. And so she went home so she could spend the night. She went home to spend the night alone. Tonight she wouldn't mind because she found a reason to believe. Tonight she wouldn't cry. And so he sat down at the table and he opened up the dish. And at the moment that he took a bite, she swore she felt his kiss. And he swore he felt the same, to taste the curry on her lips. The scent was just as sweet as her. Her heart was doing flips. Her heart was doing flips. Like water does for chocolate, heating up between her thighs. Chewing slowly just to savor, she felt his presence deep inside. She gripped the sheets as he continued. He could almost see her face as it tightened up with pleasure, so he tightened his embrace. Yo. So, thanks, Tom.